Jean and Ben return home after a confrontation between Jean and the woman whose baby they were set to adopt, causing the woman to go into early labor. It is New Year's Eve, and they've just watched a woman give birth to a baby that won't be theirs, and neither is in the mood to celebrate. Interior Jean and Ben's apartment living room, later that night. An exhausted Jean and Ben arrive home. Jean slumps in the nearest chair. Ben pours a drink, holds out the bottle to Jean. She nods. He pours her a glass too.
Should we call the adoption agency?
She throws him an "are you serious" look.
I just think if they hear from her first...
Then they do.
They sit in silence until...
We should talk about our other options.
Jean looks at him again. Ben relents. He looks at his watch.
It's almost midnight.
He moves across the lounge and turns on the television. The New Year's Eve coverage is in full swing. The cheer of an excited crowd in the background.
Can you turn that off?
What?
Can you turn that off, please?
He mutes it, tosses the remote. They sit in silence. Then
What did David want?
Jean gives him an empty look.
David, you saw him today.
It was half an hour. I saw the new gallery.
So that's why he wanted to see you on New Year's Eve, to show you a new gallery?
No.
So what?
He wanted to offer me a retrospective.
His eyes widen. He goes to speak, but...
I said I wouldn't do it.
Why?
Because we're staying home with the baby for 12 months. That's what we agreed, and that's what I told him.
So why haven't you called him yet?
Oh, for God's sake.
You should. Call him. Tell him things have changed. You're free as a fucking bird now.
He drops his drink so that it rattles on the table. She looks at him.
So that's what this is about.
Oh, don't do that. Don't act like you know what I'm thinking.
You're angry. You blame me.
No, I don't.
Yes,
no.
you do.
I don't. I know it wasn't your fault. I know that. Okay? But was it your choice?
My choice? I'm 47 years old. Women my age can have babies.
No, that's not what I meant. I get it. You ran out of eggs.
What am I, a chicken?
No, you're not a fucking chicken. I'm just saying if...
we had a baby 15 years ago.
Well, yeah. Yeah, Gene, if we had a baby 15 years ago, maybe a lot of things would have been different.
Like what? What would have been different?
It would have been something that we could have done together, something that was about you and me.
We agreed we were going to have a baby when we were both ready.
I was ready.
You were nothing but ready. You never pushed yourself to get something for yourself. I tried. I pushed you. Your father pushed you, but you're...
What? What am I?
Oh, you were born into our fucking royalty, Ben.
What? You climbed up from the gutter?
I did.
Well, congratulations. You're the fucking poster child for suffering. You're wearing Givenchy for fuck's sake.
Fine.
She starts undoing the buttons on her blouse.
Fuck Givenchy.
He throws the blouse on the floor. For a second, these two stand facing each other, Jean half undressed. Then the sound of fireworks start from outside their window. The colored lights illuminate their faces. We hear muffled cheers from neighboring apartments. Ben steps towards her, but she turns and makes for the nearest room.
Jean.
She closes herself in. Interior Jean and Ben's apartment, baby's room, same time. It's an exquisite, fully furnished, and delicately decorated baby's bedroom. She takes a deep breath, leaning against the door of a baby's room that will have no baby. Ben, on the other side of the door, defeated.
Jean.
She doesn't answer, both silent on either side of the closed door. Then we see the thought cross his face, settling, uneasy, like the crazy idea that it is. He presses his head against the wood, whispers.
I have something I need to tell you. It was a mistake. A few months ago at the Warhol party. Just once. A waitress.
And more silence. His words, so far gone that they can't be taken back. His eyes are still closed, so he doesn't even notice that she's opened the door and is standing in front of him.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm only telling you because...
Why are you telling me this now? She's pregnant.
She's not gonna keep it, and I thought, I mean, what if you and I...
Don't you fucking dare say another word.